Over the last 12 months, Uber Eats generated over $220,000 for my food business. They also charged a huge amount of fees. Today, I am going to go over 1. My revenues and fees breakdown. 2. Were the fees worth it? 3. Why, despite online advice, I don't mark up or inflate my Uber Eats menu prices. 4. Tips for setting up your Uber Eats menu. And 5, was it worth it and would I recommend it? So over the last 12 months, you can see here we did over 220,000 in sales here on about 8,600 orders, and our average ticket size was about $25.49. You can see a little dip here in December, but that's mainly because we're closed for about 2 weeks just for the holidays. So pretty consistent throughout the year. And just to give you a rough idea of what it looks like on a day-to-day basis, we do about $700 to $800 pretty consistently, and that's about 25 to 30 orders a day. So here is what we end up with and what we actually receive from Uber Eats. So you'll see on that 220,000 in sales, we end up paying Uber Eats about $48,000 in fees, which is about 22%. And we end up netting $177,000. Hey guys, if you're liking this video so far, please motivate me to make more videos and post more content by liking and subscribing and commenting below on anything else you want me to talk about. So is this fee worth it? I mean, $48,000 or 22% is a huge amount. The way I look at it is it's not just a fee or a transaction cost. It's a marketing cost. Every day, thousands of people open up Uber Eats when they're hungry. They scroll, they see restaurants, they see bakeries, they see cafe names, they see food photos, right? And my business and food photos also show up in that feed. Whether they order from me or not, they see my brand, my name, and my food. If I ran paid ads to get in front of thousands of hungry customers, it would cost money as well. So part of that fee for me really is getting exposure in front of new and existing customers that are looking to spend. So most online advice tells you, hey, if you're going to use Uber Eats, you should mark up or inflate your prices to kind of offset those fees. So if you have a $10 item, you should mark it at $12.50 just to pay for those fees. And I don't do that. I keep my prices the same in store. So first off, having a lower price obviously means, all things being equal, you will get more sales. But the argument here usually is, hey, like if Uber Eats is charging me say 25% and my profit is only 25%, then I basically make nothing. I basically lose money. But in reality, your fixed costs like rent and labor do not increase if you get a couple extra orders an hour. Let's use an example. If you sell, let's say, burger and fries for $20 on Uber Eats, and your food costs, which would include your ingredients and packaging for the burger and fries, cost you 25% or $5, and your Uber Eats fee is 25% or $5. By selling an extra burger and fries at $20, you will have a combined food cost and Uber Eats cost of $10. So you end up with $10 after everything. But here's the thing, you're not scheduling more staff, you're not increasing your rent costs or your equipment costs or your internet costs, right? That $10 left over is profit in my eyes. If you sold a few extra orders an hour, that should not stress your operations, and that would be adding hundreds of dollars per day in additional profits. And if you mark it up too much, it looks overpriced. And customers are not stupid with their money. They're going to go where they find prices are fair or they feel like they're getting a good deal, which is great for them and great for you. So give them a fair or good price and you'll be rolling in extra sales and profits. Here are some tips on setting up your own menu. You don't need to put your entire menu on Uber Eats. If something is, really cumbersome to make or to pack or simply doesn't travel well, I just leave it off the menu. Delivery is a different environment and not every item is meant for it. If you have limited quantity items or items that just always sell out in your store anyways, keep those items off Uber Eats because you're going to sell them anyway, so why pay the Uber Eats fees? On that same note, if you have items that have fluctuating inventory throughout the day, whether they sell out in small batches, it's a little bit frustrating to manage because you have to manually turn it off all the time. And if you forget, a customer puts in an order for an out-of-stock item, now you're stuck sending them a message to modify the order and pick a new item. And you might result in cancellation and just a poor customer experience. So my main tip to you is to keep your Uber Eats menu simple. The easier it is operationally for you, the smoother the customer experience. And that's going to lead to better reviews and result in better sales. Is being a Uber Eats restaurant partner worth it, and would I recommend it? Absolutely. It's been a huge boost in profit and sales for us, and it's only continued to go up every year. There's also very little risk in trying it. It basically costs nothing to start, and you can stop anytime if you find it doesn't work for you. What surprised me the most is how much additional profits and sales it generated, and that's while utilizing what I'm already paying for: my space, my staff, and my equipment. So yes, it was definitely worth it for us, and I would highly recommend it to anyone running a food business. The results might just surprise you. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.